Hey everyone, today we're going to make this smooth UI animation from scratch. In this tutorial, you'll learn lots of new tips and tricks, so make sure to watch till the end. I've added the project file link in the description so you can follow along easily. And before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Open After Effects, create a new composition and name it Main Comp. Set the size to a 16:9 ratio. Now I have this PSD file, which you'll get in the project file. When importing, set the kind to Composition Retain Layer Sizes and check Editable Layer Styles. Drag and drop this UI composition into the main comp. Set its scale to 25%. Next, go inside this UI comp. Here, we have all the UI elements extracted from the design. These are the layers we'll animate. First, clear the guides. We'll start by animating this dashboard section. Go inside the dashboard comp. You'll see all the elements in their own layers. Select one layer and apply a transform effect. Make a keyframe on position and opacity at the 1 second mark. At the beginning, move its position slightly and set opacity to 0. Then ease the keyframes and adjust the graph like this. Now, copy this transform effect using Ctrl+C and paste it on the other layers using Ctrl+V. Offset the layers by 2 or 3 frames to add overlapping. You'll get a nice smooth animation like this. Now, go back to the UI comp. Next, we'll animate the performance section. Go under the performance comp. For this layer, copy and paste the same transform effect we used earlier. Now, let's animate the chart. Select the circle tool, set the fill to none, and set the stroke to around 90 or 100. Hold Ctrl+Shift to make a perfect circle. Position it properly so it covers the circle behind it. Apply a trim path effect. Add a keyframe on the end value at 1 second. At the beginning, set the end value to 0. Next, animate the rotation of the chart layer. At 1 second, set a keyframe, and at the beginning, set its rotation to -200 degrees. Ease both keyframes and adjust the graph. Change the chart's track matte to alpha matte using the parent tool. We'll also animate the icon scale. First, offset the chart animation a little. Then animate the scale of the icon. Ease the keyframes. This completes the animation for this part. Go back to the UI comp. For the rest of the UI layers, use the same transform effect. Copy and paste it. and offset the layers slightly to make the motion feel natural. Now, let's move on to the main section animation. Go under this comp and change all layer label colors for better understanding. Copy all the layers and paste them into the UI comp. Then hide this layer. Create a new null layer and call it controller. Add a slider control effect. Rename it to length. Duplicate it and rename the second one to range. Make sure both names match exactly. Now, convert all layers to 3D layers by clicking the 3D icon. Select the PSD layer and press P for position. Hold Alt and click the stopwatch to add an expression. You'll get this expression in the project file. Copy the first one and paste it into the layer's position property. Then go to Edit, Copy Expression Only, and paste it onto the other layers using Ctrl+V. Now, when you adjust the controller's length and range sliders, and move its position, the layer's Z positions will react dynamically. Select this PSD layer again. Apply a drop shadow effect. Increase its softness. Add an expression to the drop shadow distance. Copy the second expression and paste it there. Do the same for opacity. Copy the third expression and paste it. Now, copy the drop shadow effect and paste it onto all other layers. If the shadow looks too strong, open the distance expression and reduce the value to around 150. Then copy this updated expression and paste it to the rest of the layers. That looks better now. You can also tweak the softness if needed. Now, let's animate the controller's position. Make a keyframe on it at the start. Move it outside the composition. At 15 frames, bring it to the center. At 1 second, move it back out. Repeat this movement for a loop. Easy ease the keyframes. In the graph editor, select these 2 points, right-click on it, and enable this continuous option, and adjust the curve. We'll get a nice smooth animation like this. Offset the other layers slightly based on their position. Now that the animation is ready, let's add some camera movement. Before that, uncheck this option on this pre-comms. Now go to the main comp make the UI comp 3D and click the Collapse Transformations icon. Create a new null layer and parent the UI comp to it. Make this null 3D as well. Hold Shift and press S and R to show scale and rotation. Add keyframes for scale, X rotation, and Y rotation. Set the X rotation to -10. In the UI layer, ensure all layers are 3D. Otherwise, the main comp animation won't work properly. Move the keyframes to around 25 frames in the timeline. At the beginning, set scale to 30, X rotation to -30, and Y rotation to -90. Easy ease, and adjust the graph for smooth motion. Now, make another null layer and parent it to the first one. Make it 3D too. Add keyframes for X and Y rotation. Move ahead 20 frames. Set X rotation to -20 and Y rotation to 180. Easy ease, and adjust the graph again. Duplicate the UI layer, rotate its Y rotation to 180, and move it slightly forward on the Z axis. Adjust the null layer rotation graph for a seamless 3D rotation. Trim the comp using Alt plus the closing bracket. Now create another null layer, parent it to this one, and make it 3D. Add keyframes for orientation and position. Move a few frames ahead. Reduce Z position. And adjust X orientation. Then, 2 seconds later, move it downward and set orientation to 0. Move a few frames ahead again and reset the position. And set the X orientation to 10 degrees. Select all the keyframes, easy ease them, and refine the graph curves. Now adjust the UI elements in the UI comp based on this camera movement. Create a solid layer, set its color to dark blue, and name it BG for background. If the Z position looks too strong, reduce it slightly using the controller. Next, duplicate the UI comp and solo it. Apply CC light sweep effect. Increase width. Set sweep intensity to 0. Increase edge intensity. And set light reception to cutout. Add keyframes for direction, width, and edge thickness. Move a few frames ahead. Set width to 200 and thickness to 8. At the beginning and end, set both to 0. Set the final direction to -360. Easy ease. And adjust the graph. Then apply a 4-color gradient. Keep the default colors for now. Apply deep glow. If the light sweep feels too fast, slow it down slightly for a smoother glow. Finally, make a new adjustment layer. Apply CC Force Motion Blur. Set blur samples to 10 and shutter direction to 90 for a nice motion blur in the animation. And that's it. Our final UI animation is ready. And that's how we can create a smooth UI animation completely from scratch. You can use your own creativity to make something even cooler with it. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and make sure you don't miss future tutorials. If you'd like to support my work and get access to the premium project file, check out my Ko-fi page. The link is in the description. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.